Okay, Justin, let's start with, Great Plains is one of those iconic brands. I'm super excited to be working with you guys. But when you think of Great Plains, you think of big ag, right? We're food plotters. So, you can see I got less than a quarter-acre food plot here behind me. And what I'm excited about is you guys have really made the commitment to the food plotter, and you've come out with a series of not only this, but other products specifically with the food plotter in mind. Just real quick, what are those different products that Great Plains is going to be offering?
Yeah, so basically with this Stealth Pro line, what we've done is we've taken the same, manufacturing quality standards that we have on our production ag equipment, and we've put it into a line developed for food plotters. And that line entails disc harrows, rotary cutter, and seed drills.
So Justin, I've been using this disc here. It's all muddy, everybody can see it's dirty. We've been putting it to work. And one of the things for me that has been the most impressive is, if anybody's followed me, they've seen my videos where I have a set of discs and I got railroad ties on the back or a big metal just to get that weight.
Right.
Well, the awesome thing about these is the heavy duty and the frame. So just talk a little bit about the difference between these set of discs and most discs with the frame.
Right. So this big, thick 4-inch tubing that you see, Jason, all the way around, that's kind of the big ticket item here. The whole unit, this 6-foot model weighs is roughly 700 pounds. And with that, when that breaks down, it's roughly 30-something pounds per blade. So this unit does a really good job of distributing that weight evenly so that you're getting sort of maximum effectiveness in the tillage action.
Yeah, for sure. And I know you saw me disking up buckwheat that was about that tall. Right through it, no weight on it. So awesome feature. Next, I want to talk about, Justin, one of the things that blew me away, because I've used a lot of different discs and adjusting the gang angle has always been somewhat difficult on some of those. You guys made it really, really easy. So just break that down a little bit for us and tell us how this works.
For sure, Jason. That's kind of one of the things that sets us apart with this Stealth Pro line. It is the ease of adjustability with these gang angles. I mean, it's as simple as you pull a pin, slide them forwards and backwards, slide the pin back in, and you're done. They adjust forwards and backwards for a less aggressive or a more aggressive tillage action, depending on, what kind of ground you're gonna be running through.
That's right. And I was blown away as to just how easy that was to do. So
right.
Awesome feature.
Very, very simple. I mean, you can adjust both of these gangs in less than 60 seconds.
That's right.
So these blades on this thing, Jason, they're an 18-inch notch blade. And then we've also got sealed greasable bearings. That's important from a maintenance and longevity standpoint. They're sealed, so we're not allowing dirt, grime, dust and that sort of thing to get inside those bearings and cause premature wear. And then you can also grease them, so that way we're allowing this unit to operate, even longer.
Yeah.
So you're really getting what you paid for with this unit.
That's right. Yeah, and I like that because I just might need you guys to come back every year and make sure you do all the maintenance for me, because I'm notorious for going and just taking off, but it is awesome when you have a well-built product like this, that if you take care of it, you're gonna even get a lot more years out of it.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. And like you just said, you're notorious, just about getting it and taking off. Well, that's the good thing here. We've got the grease circ right there. Right before you take it out of the shed, to go till up some food plots, get your grease gun, couple pumps, you're ready to go.
Yep, perfect. The last thing we wanted to talk about, Justin, I know you wanted to mention, was the hitch system here.
Yes. And
what is the system?
Yes.
It's super easy to attach, but tell us a little bit about the hitch system.
Yeah, so Jason, on this 6-foot model that you've got here, it's compatible with a Cat 1 quick hitch system. So it fits, this, I'm gonna call it let's say 40 to 60 horsepower range tractor. So like I mentioned a minute ago, about just ease of use and stuff like that. I mean, you can hook this thing up, less than 5 minutes probably, and you're ready to go.
Yep.
And that's kind of the big ticket item that I like about adding this quick hitch compatible system to it. It's quick and easy.
Yep, perfect. All right, Justin, I appreciate you taking us through all the features. Like I said, I kind of had an idea because I've been putting this bad boy to work,
yes.
But it's nice to have you here to go through it at an expert level. So we appreciate you being here. I know you had a long drive last night. So just to wrap things up, tell everybody one more time the line, the Stealth Pro line that you have, and then how they can find out more information.
Yeah, so the Stealth Pro line, once again, we've got disc harrows, we've got rotary cutters, and we've got seed drills. More information for all that stuff can be found either at greatplainsag.com or gpstealthpro.com.
All right, awesome. Well, again, I appreciate you being here, and I can't tell you how super pumped I am to see an iconic brand like Great Plains taking the dive into the food plot market. So I look forward to working with you guys for a long time.
Right on. Same here, Jason.